The Prey HD mod just dropped a couple of days ago, and in this video, I want to go over the backstory of each character that we see in this mod. Starting out with starved Eggman, I want to go over his backstory and why he looks the way he looks. We see here that his skin is now completely red, and his head actually just looks like a red skull. His mustache is falling off, and his mouth is always showing his teeth as if he doesn't have lips anymore. The whole purpose of this version of Eggman is basically to catch and devour Mobians, and in case you don't know what those are, they're basically the inhabitants of the Sonic universe. So to put simply, he basically wants to eat all the animals in the Sonic universe, whether those are the ones that can talk or the ones that cannot. His backstory goes like this. So after the events of Sonic 1, Eggman was left with an entire base of operations destroyed by Sonic the Hedgehog. As he was trying to repair what he could and clean up his base, he found a charred Flecky that had basically been burned by one of his batnet. And if you don't know what a Flecky is, it's basically those little birds that fly around in the Sonic game. So not one of the talking creatures, it's a regular bird. When he sees the creature there burnt up, he basically starts to get curious about it. He wonders what it would taste like, and he takes a little bite of it. And from that moment, something clicked in Dr. Eggman to now he wants to eat all the animals in this universe. It goes so far to where he even starts to build batnets, which are his little robots, to actually cook these creatures so that he can eat them right then and there. Now, interestingly enough, this is specifically why Furnace was created. We see him in this mod looking like a darker version of Metal Sonic, and in essence, just like the other robot Sonics that Eggman created, Furnace is meant to match Sonic in not only speed, but in strength as well. And in certain situations, he's even meant to exceed Sonic's speed and strength. But the main purpose of Furnace is actually much darker. He's meant to basically cook these Mobians right as Dr. Robotnik catches them so that he can eat them right on the spot. Now, over time, the new diet that Dr. Eggman had actually came with a lot of consequences. This is why we see that his hair is all falling out, he has this rotting smell all over his body, and of course his skin is now red. But even with all these consequences, it still doesn't deter him from catching more Mobians. And a sad fact that a lot of people don't know about this particular story is that one of his victims is actually Amy Rose. He captures her and eats her without Sonic even knowing. What's even worse is that Dr. Robotnik also baits Sonic into getting captured as well. Eggman basically gets Sonic to agree to race against Furnace. Now, Sonic was actually faster than Furnace when he was focused on the race, but when Dr. Eggman flew up next to him, Sonic had to take that time to tease him, and this caused him to actually slow down and lose focus on his surroundings. So much so that he didn't hear Furnace flying underneath him and past him. Now, once Sonic finished gloating, he looked away from Eggman just in time to see Furnace right in front of him. Sonic didn't have time to maneuver out of the way, so he ended up running right into Furnace, which is how he actually ended up being unalived. Running into metal at that speed made a crash so loud that it could be heard for miles. Sonic definitely didn't even stand a chance of surviving that. To make matters worse, Dr. Eggman was so happy with catching Sonic that he said that he would preserve the body and only feast on pieces of him for special occasions. Even after this though, Dr. Eggman wasn't satisfied. He wanted to eat more Mobians, and he had his eyes on a specific little fox. If you enjoyed this video, check out this video where I go over the new Wednesday Infidelity mod, or check out this video where I go over the Mistful Crimson Morning mod. Thank you for watching. This is Orseofkorse. Subscribe today to become a member of the Orseofkorse, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace, peace.